For years, the feud between NFL star Travis Kelce and pop icon Taylor Swift has captivated the public imagination. What started as a minor disagreement quickly spiraled into an all-out war, with both sides hurling insults and seeking revenge. But now, in a surprise move, Kelce is ready to make amends. In this exclusive interview, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end opens up about his regrets, his motivations, and his hopes for reconciliation. This is the story of how one man's anger pushed the world's most powerful woman to the brink, and how he's trying to make it right. Kelce: I've thought a lot about what I did, and I know there's no easy way to say this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Taylor, and I'm sorry to all the fans who got caught in the crossfire of this stupid feud. I was wrong, and I take full responsibility for that. It all started back in 2019. I had just won the Super Bowl with the Chiefs, and I was on top of the world. But then I saw that Taylor had made some comments about the NFL, and I just lost it. I felt like she was disrespecting everything I'd worked for, everything my team had accomplished. Kelce: Taylor Swift needs to stay in her lane. Football is a man's game, and she has no business sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. If she's got a problem with the NFL, she can take it up with me personally. Kelce: I know, it was a really immature and over-the-top reaction. But at the time, I was just so consumed by this anger, and this need to defend my sport, my team, my legacy. I didn't stop to think about the consequences of my words. And then Taylor, being Taylor Swift, she didn't back down. She came right back at me, and before long we were engaged in this full-blown feud that was playing out in the media and on social media. It was ugly, it was petty, and it was all my fault. Kelce: I pushed her to retaliate, to use her massive platform and fanbase to try and destroy me. And you know what? She did it. She rallied her Swifties, and they came after me with everything they had. I was getting death threats, my sponsorships were in jeopardy, and my reputation was taking a major hit. Kelce: I deserved it, every bit of it. I let my ego and my pride cloud my judgment, and I dragged Taylor into this mess. And the worst part is, it didn't even accomplish anything. It didn't make me feel better. It didn't change anything about the NFL or my career. All it did was hurt a lot of people, including myself. Kelce: That's why I'm here today. I needed to swallow my pride and make things right. Taylor, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for everything I put you through. You didn't deserve that, and I had no right to drag you into my personal vendetta. You're an incredibly talented and important artist, and the world is better off because of you. Kelce: And to all the Swifties out there, I'm sorry to you too. I know I hurt a lot of you, and I know I betrayed the trust of Taylor's fans. You all mean the world to her, and by extension, you mean a lot to me too. I hope that someday, you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. Kelce: I can't take back what I did, but I'm going to spend the rest of my career, the rest of my life, trying to make amends. I'm going to use my platform to uplift women, to support the arts, to be a force for good in this world. Because that's what Taylor does, and that's the kind of man I want to be. So, Taylor, if you're listening, the door is open. I'm ready to make peace, to turn this ugly chapter into something positive. I hope you'll give me that chance. Will Taylor accept Kelce's apology? And can this once bitter rivalry be transformed into a force for good? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the world is watching, and the stakes have never been higher.